Hey, Grandmaster Keith Hefner here. Maybe you work in a circus or something, and if so, you might be around more interesting people than you meet when you're in the karate business. But unless you do something like that, I think the karate business puts you in touch with some of the most interesting and honorable and fun people to be around that you could ever imagine. I had this client, and he told me a story about one of his students that made us all chuckle. Sometimes students will sort of let their passion for the martial arts be expressed in interesting ways. So this client of mine had moved his school from one building to another, and actually he took over the space that had been formerly occupied by a Chinese restaurant. And it had, as he was kind of redecorating and painting, it had a wall with a whole bunch of Chinese characters on there. And this guy taught Chinese martial arts. But he didn't know what the characters said, but they looked martial arty and they were painted beautifully. And he left those there just to sort of enhance the decor of his school. Well, he had an exuberant student who trained in that new facility. And one day that student came in beaming with pride and said to my client, "Look, sir, I've got the wall mural, the school logo," and he had it tattooed on his back, on the back of his shoulder in great big characters. Well, what my client knew and didn't have the heart to tell his student was that those characters, I forget exactly what they said, but it was something like "all you can eat buffet." And this student assumed that it was some wise, sagacious, martial art, truthful saying. But it was really just an advertisement for something going on inside the Chinese restaurant. My client never had the heart to tell him.